Welcome to Keeping It Young podcast, conversations about marriage, family, and ministry life. I'm Dave.
And I'm Bethlie.
And we are the Youngs.
We are so happy to have you with us today. And I will say we are recording in Saginaw, Michigan, which is, just where we are on the road right now. And we got to meet many listeners at Community Baptist Church in Saginaw, Michigan. I will say that's one of our favorite places to be. We have a lot of friends.
Sure. It's always great to spend a day serving with friends.
It is.
And we love doing that.
And we love the Jacksons.
Yes, we do. Pastor and Mrs. Jackson have been our friends for a very long time, and we are super thankful for not only their friendship, but also their role model to us.
Absolutely.
And the encouragement they are spiritually.
I was just about to say that. Girls, Mrs. Kathy Jackson is a Titus II lady in every sense of the way. And we've been talking
every
about
sense
that.
of the word.
Right? Yeah, okay, there we go. Word. And Mrs. Kathy Jackson teaches a Sunday school class, which they record, and you can find it on your favorite podcaster, Community Baptist Church Saginaw. Look it up. You can find Mrs. Kathy Jackson. I absolutely recommend her. She is amazing, and I send links to her podcast all the time to my girls because it's so good.
I don't listen to her, but I know a lot of what she teaches because Bethlie shares that with me.
Yes.
And so we certainly appreciate them, and everybody needs people like that in their life who can encourage you and strengthen you and direct you and help you and be a blessing to you.
Yes.
So we're very thankful for them.
We are.
And I've spent this summer in a lot of teen camps, and it's and even we did one family camp together this summer.
Yes.
And we have been amazed. And every week I've been in, I've had teenagers say to us, "Hey, we know your voice because our parents listen to you in the car." And, so
I love that.
We have enjoyed so much that. That's always encouraging to us. And Bethlie and I really never dreamed. When we started this podcast, we never thought we would have as many listeners who we do. And we're just really amazed by that. God's been so good to us, for crying out loud.
Right.
And we are so blessed.
And we've met new friends because
yes, we have.
We've been on the road and people have said, "Hey, I listened to your podcast." And so we've become friends.
Our family joke is if we're watching people, Bethlie and I love to watch people. And we travel a ton, so we're around a ton of different people. And our family joke is we'll watch a family, that's really struggling, or someone whose kids are just out of control, and they obviously are frustrated and don't know what to do. And so like our charity will say, I know a podcast that would help with that. And so sometimes we'll joke about that as well. We know a podcast that could maybe help them a little bit. But it's true that our heart is to help people, and our heart is to help you, and we're so thankful that you've joined us again today. Hey, we don't always say anything about our sponsors, but we do. We are thankful for MyPillow.com. And if you use our promo code YOUNG, they do support us, and that's always a help,
yes,
and we're thankful for that.
I'm just thankful for my pillow.
Yes, she is, and her little slippers.
And my slippers and towels and sheets, yes.
So we're very thankful for it, and that's been a good relationship for us. And, we're an affiliate of Covenant Eyes.
Yes.
And you can sign up for a free trial there using our promo code, add the letters DNB. Young.
Yes.
And that will get you a free trial there. And then we're also thankful for the support of thechurchcrew.com. Mm-hmm. And I've had great feedback from that. So let these sponsors know that, you appreciate them and their partnership with us, but also check them out and evaluate them. Are you ready to get started today?
We are hopefully on the downward slide.
We are on the downward slide of this particular series teaching our boys to be men, teaching our girls to be ladies.
Yes.
And we're right in the middle of teaching our girls to be ladies. So what we've taught so far is you start with the Bible. And we laid out there that God is pro-biblical femininity. There are great women in the Bible who were incredible role models of femininity, motherhood, wifehood, all of that. And then Bethlie taught us that we've got to teach her to know her Creator. Creation gives our daughters origin, foundation, and purpose. And God has offered women a very high and holy calling in a messed up world.
Right. And it gives her confidence. Instead of being confused, she can have confidence in who God created her to be.
And so then where we were last week was we were talking about we have to teach our daughters to know God's expectation and embrace them.
Yes.
And Titus 2 is a great place to go. Mom, review that. And as the, for lack of a better term here in the King James, the aged woman in your daughter's life, you have things to be helping her to think through. He points out there we've got to teach our daughters to be sober, which is a Bible way of saying to think seriously about the issues of life.
Yes.
And there are unique issues for a young lady to be aware of. And he lays out there everything from what does it mean to be a wife? And if I get married, what kind of relationship should I have with my husband?
Right.
And what does it mean to have children? And how am I going to train them? And is that a good thing? Mm-hmm. One of the things we have noticed in our travels is when we meet a young lady who has been trained by her parents to be a godly lady who's gentle